now. The Spurs season ended after getting swept by the Warriors, but Greg Popovich has now had a very short amount of time, but some time, to reflect back on this season, and here's what he had to say.
I thought we had a great season. I'm really happy for the group. I mean, there's only one happy team out of 30 at the end of the day. Everybody else is sad at some point. But if you have, half a brain, you put things in perspective. And for the first year without Timmy's leadership and with a lot of new players, these guys got it together to win 61 games and just got better and better as the playoffs proceeded. And we're basically on a pretty good roll starting game one at Golden State. Some bad fortune, which happens to all of us at some point in our lives. And we don't get to be the last team standing. But when I think about what they accomplished, they deserve a lot of credit.
All right, Tim, should we pump the brakes on this? Despite being swept by the Warriors, we should consider the Spurs season a success.
I think it's a success. I mean, we looked at this year like, wow, the Warriors are going to be awesome. They just added Kevin Durant after a team that won 73 games. Like, they're going to be unbeatable.
Yeah, they're going to make the rest of the NBA boring, which is basically what happened.
But Pop planted that seed. It was a little seed, but it was a seed that I think is going to stick with us through next season. Like, wow, when Kawhi Leonard was healthy in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, wow, the Spurs were like kicking the Warriors' butt. They were up 20 points in that game. And then Kawhi Leonard gets hurt, and obviously the wheels come off. And hey, you take the best player off any team in the NBA, they're going to be a completely different team. But I think Pop plants that seed like, maybe if he was healthy, maybe that would have been a little bit more of a series. Obviously, it would have been. Tony Parker also didn't play at all. So Greg Popovich, I think, deemed the season a success, and I think it was. I think that the next thing is going to be the transition. Because if Parker and Ginobili retire, obviously this becomes Kawhi Leonard's team where he's not only the best player, now he's the leader. My fear is, Shay, and you can maybe add something to this, Greg Popovich seems like he's a crusty old man. If you're a free agent, you go to Miami, you go to New York, you go to LA, you want to go to San Antonio and play?
Why not? Are you basing this off location or head coach?
Both, but do they really have fun? Do they have fun when they play the Spurs?
Well, I think they were a very veteran team. That's who they were. They were older, and they had people
boring.
Yeah, well, Kawhi Leonard's kind of boring too.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, is it like sexy? Like
no, but not everybody's like that. Some people are old souls. Like some guys don't need all the glitz and glamour. I mean, they don't all need that.
You're right.
Some of them like the Greg Popovich, where there's no BS. You know what you see is what you get.
If you were a free agent, would you like the glitz and glamour?
Yes, but that's my personality. That's my personality. We're not all the same. Not everybody is wired that way.
Would I like the glitz and glamour?
Yes, you would.
You're right. I actually think
we both have fake hair.
I think that free agent
not a lot of people do.
This comes off.
Not a lot of people do here.
The sideburns, I roll it up, put it on a styrofoam head. I think that free agents though are going to be like, who wants to go down there and get like yelled at? Pop is old school, and they're not having a lot of fun. They don't play with a lot of swagger. They're not doing high fives. They're not like building their brand on social media, and that's what current athletes like. So I have a fear, and LaMarcus Aldridge, you can't really say that's gone great. He's had a tough time kind of transitioning there. So
see, I'm going to use Ben Simmons as an example. I think Ben Simmons would have been fine playing with the Spurs, or will be.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah,
who knows? But I'm just saying, he's an old soul type of player. He doesn't like all that glitz and glamour. He doesn't like all the social media attention. I think you'll find players like that. Now, like D'Angelo Russell, no, he belongs in Los Angeles because he's a little kooky and he likes all the drama. There's just different strokes, different folks.
You like all the drama.
Not all of it. I like a little bit of it. Don't we all? A little bit of it.